These are body blows.
Get
As the
that down.
game goes
That
on, these
ain't
small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He's tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all his ability on that last play.
Yeah, he ain't talking about shit, cuz.
The spin, still on his feet. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
I see a lot of shit you got going.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown LSU!
I think what you love about that opening drive for the offense is the balance. They were able to throw the football to set themselves up in position, and then he carries
I know. I already know what was going to happen there.
This
I don't think what's up with him, Texas, so bad? I done heard you say Texas, so I know you play with them a lot. So now I'm about to see what you be doing about it.
About to kick it away. Touchdown.
So third.
It's something he like over here in Texas. He like it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's rolling the dice to bring it
over
out of
here.
the end zone did not work out as he
I'm about to find out what the fuck it is. I have to find the fuck out. What the hell is it? Come over here.
First down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Weaves his way ahead and gets 5 out to the 18-yard line.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give them 5 to 6 yards.
Good 5 yards too.
Run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. With jet sweep pass.
Oh, that's what you thought.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
That's
lose yards on that one.
That shit I play with.
I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap
It's a big play for you right here now, Bobby.
You saw guys play with
excellent
instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. To the air. It's Ewers. He unleashes a long one.
Who do you think this is?
Intercepts it.
Who do you think this should do, Bobby?
On him after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB.
Now I think you ain't taking these serious.
Dive into the playbook here on offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels,
you
back them off, you get a little bit of rhythm.
That's a real rough to me.
Stop Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this
play caller, certain shit I can say. There's only so much I can say at work. Get on your ass now.
You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
You had to take the hill early. You were talking about the
Across the 25, he's got room.
Oh, yeah.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
A lot of shit they can just frustrate you right here.
This guy, they better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
Hell no, Bobby.
And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
I seen you.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Eye formation. Do you got it? Get out there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive results.
my, circle, circle, Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down behind the line, and that's how we'll end this quarter.
Don't worry about it. I'll put that man in there.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Don't eat.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's right on target.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same
call.
They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. To the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And how about this offense? A big situation on 4th and goal, and you trust your running back. You trust your offensive line. You trust the physicality of this unit, and they reward that trust, and they punch it in for 6.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they take over with great starting field position, moving 36 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Fast motion from the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Ewers. They're working that left side. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down.
I like the running back there on the route. Setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the 1st.
Gonna run it. It's
I ain't gonna keep missing you, nigga.
And the defense makes
Don't
the
think
stop
that.
after a minimal gain.
Yeah, and the
This
running
ain't
back
that
doesn't
ain't
do
shit.
much here, but, you know,
We'll stop.
want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent.
You're supposed to drop
make
that.
defense physically meet the
Dude,
challenge.
what, man?
Yeah.
2 yards
Heard what I
on
said,
that
nigga.
when they need 8 on
Pissing me
2nd
off.
down.
I heard my name, that nigga.
Yeah.
He's looking to throw. Shoots it to
I heard my
the
name.
And the pass
What?
is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of
Yeah.
early contact there.
What? Yeah.
And the defender just way too handsy
All
on
over
that
that
last
nigga.
play. You could see all the contact as the
touching
ball was
me.
in
Stop
there. You
holding.
simply can't do it. And the
Nobody's
referee's
holding
call.
that nigga.
3 yards. 1st down for the offense
gotta learn
after
how to
that
handle
penalty. To the ground with the back.
Look at
Smashes through.
I think tackling is about
shit, boy, me too. I was looking for it.
passion, how
Yeah.
much physicality you can bring.
You trying to run somebody over. Nigga, I'm going to kill this nigga.
You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him
Yeah, you
pick up
keep rotating them
extra couple
niggas
yards
in.
and stay ahead of the
Woo.
sticks.
You better. Everybody
From
taking
the
a look.
gun, running back on the move. They get him on the
I'm
ground,
trying to
but
put
it's a
something on
first
his
down.
ass.
And most importantly, they got the first. They've been getting pushed
You
around.
looking
up
for
front this
blue.
game,
You
and
can't
had
stand Cowboys.
lanes to run the football, but you needed it.
Mm.
You needed that
Can't
first down.
stand Cowboys.
You get the
Every
sticks
time I
moving.
see him,
You
he
need to run
getting
some
it.
clock, so good job by the offense.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play
Can't
action,
stand
you're
them
asking the
bitches.
quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against
I
this
won the
athletic
most
front
hated
seven on
2 on
defense,
2.
it's going to be
Man, I
tough.
can't stand them arrogant bastards.
Wide receiver coming
They
across in
let
motion.
let them talk. Hell, they think they done
They'll
won
run
something
play
lately.
action.
Ain't won shit.
Unloads to the
They
wideout.
go to Super Bowl.
Just too much
Since
juice
Michael
on that
Jackson
one as he
performed in that
airmails
bitch.
his receiver out of bounds.
They go to Super Bowl, my nigga.
I'm telling you, the last one they went to, nigga, Michael Jackson performed. The little white kids was passing out in the crowd. Am I lying, Bobby?
You
Well said.
Them motherfuckers. What? Am I lying,
This will
Bobby?
be the 8th
About
play of the
what?
drive, but a
This is the
great
last time the
opportunity for the
Cowboys went
defense
to
to
a
get
Super
off the
Bowl.
field.
Michael Jackson performed in that
On
motherfucker.
3rd and long, you'll need
And
to
the little
push it
white kids was
downfield.
passing out in the remember they
He's
were
gonna
passing
take
out
off.
in the
And
crowd and
Shore
shit.
tackling there to keep him
Yeah.
from getting to the first down marker. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line.
That's how long it was for you.
Oh, get some years.
Nigga, that nigga, hey, Michael Jackson stood there for about a good
A
5 minutes
timeout is
before he
called as
ever
this offense
said a
tries to
word.
find
They
a
were
way to
passing
get
out
more
and
points on the
everything.
board before the half.
It was crazy. Nigga never said nothing.
The Longhorns will try to pick it up on 4th down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Oh, hell no.
Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Oh my.
Man, that is just a great job on defense there on 4th down,
Hold each
making
other
a play
hand.
on the ball in the air.
We
Everybody
gonna
had
walk
their
this
eyes on the
way.
quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away, and doing it cleanly. No PI. As a result, that defense has earned a rest. They're coming off the field.
You see all of this movement in football
Who is she?
now. All the stem
Who is she,
defensive
Tiff?
line, they're sliding right before the snap,
Who got you
creating
swinging
confusion
like
for
this?
the offensive line. Then they're moving back and
Don't
stunting.
talk about it.
Really good
I said,
job by the
who is
defense.
it?
Continue to move,
Got
continue
my
to
friend
stunt, continue to
swinging
get in
like
the
this.
backfield and make this life
Hey,
hard
man.
on this running back.
They go to the ground. At the 35, he's open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's where the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big play.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. They're going to test that run defense to the right here.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Running behind that left side. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, not pretty, but in the end, they're effective and they get you that new set of downs.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so the ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
I don't know how the defense allowed that guy to get so wide open. Obviously, he's got tons of speed. We know that. But you've got to key on him and at least have two people running with him deep down the field. That time, that must have been a coverage bust because he was way too open.
They play that screen nicely.
What fucking formation that was, Theo?
It'll be fourth down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half.
I swear it
Maybe
was.
a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On fourth down, he'll try to and it's incomplete, a missed opportunity.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass
Hey,
defense. Getting in the lanes, doing a really good job.
You cannot throw a 5-yard out.
The 5-yard out. I'm talking about.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And the
You can't throw a
defender
5-yard.
is
That's crazy. How the fuck he overthrow that?
I got to score right here to make the game. I got to score on this drive. I got to.
No.
To make it a drive. To make the game. I got to. Oh my.
That was some bullshit.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Good name. Your name.
Yeah, you got your old Cougar.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top
blowing
of this
nigga
game,
ear
they're
and
going to
shit.
have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up.
What?
So I do look for a little second half.
The herb just came out that nigga him right
I think
to
the
me,
thing
nigga.
is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about
Let's
trying
stop playing
different
you out
run
here,
plays.
Bobby.
I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision. If
That
they're
nigga
going
got
to be
ear holes.
tougher
He's supposed
during
to
the
drop
second
that
half
ball.
so that they can win this game.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. The Longhorns are in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Ewers. He finds his man. Really nice
the
job
bait
there
there,
by
maybe.
both
That nigga
guys to
just a
throw
little bit
and the
too
catch
slow.
to work that
Do it
defense and
all
get the first down.
Well, we know
Gotta
this
take
guy
that
is
step,
special.
it's right
And
back,
because
take
of that,
that.
his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was
That was a
single
good block
covered,
for you.
double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big
He
time
made that
playmaker
play. That was a
outside
damn good
picks up
block.
the first.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Caught in the backfield.
Damn
It's
good
Blue.
block.
Touchdown, Texas! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
And what a nice start for this
Yeah,
offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. Texas. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
That shit is. Chicken Express up there in the
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense
Go
sometimes
sit your ass
has
down.
to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not
You know I'm
complimentary
about to
football, no
say
doubt.
something.
But look, this
Let
offense
y'all
has been
play.
in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive line, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And LSU starting to get that passing attack cranked up.
And this is a unit that typically LSU is as good as they are at quarterback. We know they're going to be physical. We know they got athletes all over the field. But when they get really good quarterback play, those teams are really special.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah.
And the Tigers are on the move.
6-9-1, Gator score. Lasso.
Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Think about it.
On first down from the 13-yard line. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the back. He got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bolden. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Third and long situation, they try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete.
Come on, man.
Stand by the defense.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give is to Williams. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter.
Start.
LSU 21, Texas 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
They probably jumped too.
He's got it again. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal.
You go, Bobby. You darn good for a screen. You know what I'm saying? You do.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Coming out with it, it's golden. Not
Hey.
nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Have a head on a swivel, nigga.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They've got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
After the misfire now on second down. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on
When you threw that, Bobby, let me tell you what I got you. But let me tell you what I was looking at. When you threw that pass, I thought it was going to your running back. But then when your running back didn't react, I just immediately knew that there was a corner, and that's why I ran like that and I beat him to a spot.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense.
Yo, running back.
I had to see why I had my weakness. I said he ain't been in that corner good tonight.
Shit, yeah, okay.
Boy.
I didn't do bad.
Nah, you didn't do bad at all.